Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Dan here, and in this episode, we are going to be doing the best holiday themed designs. Yes, I'm talking about the holiday Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, and I'm so happy that it is finally that time of the season. I just really hope there is a in-game event for Halloween. Probably the day this video gets released, they will definitely announce a trailer or some sorts. Mark my words. But anyway, in this design video, I have chosen to only do Halloween colors, which include green, purple, orange, and black. And I've only decided to use the Halloween items from all the previous events and or crate. There was only one crate long time ago, but all the previous events minus the Stranger Things items. But there's also like no Halloween items, so I'm a little disappointed by that. Now I tried to use every single Halloween item at least once, so we have a total of 9 designs this episode. So a much longer video, but a well-deserved one since it is finally Halloween. If you guys have not hit that subscribe button though, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League videos. Before I get into the first car design of the episode, I do just want to say for every single design in this episode, I will be telling you guys if the decal is for that specific car or if it is a universal decal, but I will tell you guys on every single design in this episode. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, we do have the Trick or Treat limited decal. Now this decal is just for the Octane. And then for the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a light green with the accent as black. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a light orange with the accent as black yet again. For the paint finishes, for both the blue and the orange side and the primary and the accent, we do have anodized pearl. And then for the wheels, for the orange side, they are the orange Revenant wheels. And then for the blue side, we do have the non-painted Revenant wheels. And the reason why I chose the colors and the paint finish, so we have that primary as a light green to match the wheels, and then the anodized pearl as the paint finish to give it that holographic type feeling, especially with the accent as black with anodized pearl. The black like blends into the car, giving it that holographic type feeling. And then for the orange side, same thing, we have that orange to match the wheels, and then the accent as black with that anodized pearl, so that black blends into that car, making it like a holographic type feeling to match the wheels perfectly. For the boost, for the orange side, we have the Scary Pumpkin boost. Now, there is only 3 boosts for Halloween. We have the Scary Pumpkin, the Night Terror, as well as the Netherworld. So for the blue side, it is the Netherworld boost for the blue side, matching that white green perfectly that the primary of the car gives off, as well as the wheels. Unfortunately, like I said, there's only 3 boosts Halloween related, so you're going to be seeing them popping up a lot in this episode. And then for the topper, one thing about the toppers is you guys do not have to use any of the toppers and antennas that I use in this episode. I like doing toppers and antennas and even goal explosions for holiday themed designs. It's just something I like to do. But yet again, you do not have to use any of these if you don't want to. If toppers and antennas get in your way, then you don't have to use them. But for both sides, we do have the Candy Jack topper. It's a Trick or Treat decal, so it kind of reminded me of like Trick or Treat, obviously with the basket and the candy. It matches more of the orange side, obviously, because of the orange and then, you know, everything like that. So, but I chose this topper because it reminds me of Trick or Treating. For the antenna, which we do not have many Halloween antennas, we are using the Shadow Witch for both sides. Again, you do not have to use this if you don't want to. And then for the goal explosion, we have the Vampire Bat for both sides. One thing you can use for the blue side is the Reaper goal explosion. I'm not a very big fan on that, but it does match the colors perfectly for the blue side. For the trail, we obviously have the Halloween Tide. I'm pretty sure the only trail in Rocket League for Halloween, so that's kind of a bummer, but it is a pretty clean trail. So Halloween Tide for both sides. So this is the orange side. The holographic reminds me of perfectly. It matches the wheels really nicely, basically. And the topper, the trick-or-treating, it's kind of cool. And then for the blue side, we have that light green, a perfect color combination with the light green and black with the anodized pearl, matching the wheels perfectly. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Demon Disc wheels. Hands down, the best Halloween wheels in the game. So starting off, we do have the Burnt Sienna Octane for the orange side. And then for the blue side, we do have the Purple Octane. For the decal, it is the Jacktide limited decal for both sides. Now this decal is just for the Octane. And then for the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a dark purple
with the accent as orange. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a orange with the accent as black. For the paint finish, for both the blue and the orange side, and the primary and the accent, we do have marble. And then for the wheels, for both sides, we have the demon disc wheels. Fun fact, I actually do have the saffron demon discs that were in the item shop. I will not be doing a design with them in this episode because one, they just came out, and two, not everybody has them or is able to get them now. So they're super clean, but if you guys want me to do a design with them, I definitely will in the future. But for now, they're super clean wheels, and I still rock them on the blue side. But for the colors, the reason why I chose the colors and the paint finish, so I have that dark purple as a primary, and then the accent as orange. Can't go wrong with that color combination with Halloween themed design. But the reason why I chose the paint finish marble, it's actually an interesting one, but it looks Halloween themed. Okay, it's hard to explain. That's all I really have to say. It's Halloween themed. As you can see, it looks a little bit better on the orange side. I don't know what it is. That marble paint finish has like a Halloween type design. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But then for the orange side, that primary with the orange and then the accent as black. Again, can't go wrong with that color combination for a Halloween themed design. But with that marble, something about that marble paint finish just looks really clean. For the boost, for the orange side, we have the scary pumpkin boost. Obviously matching the pumpkin themed design with the decal jacktide, and then the wheels, which are also pumpkin wheels, and then the boost, and then also the topper, which we will get to in just a second. But for the blue side, we do have the last boost of Halloween. We have the Night Terror boost, matching that purple really nicely. And then for the topper, again, which you do not have to use for any of these designs, we have the Haunted House for the blue side. A very big topper, but a really cool one with the bats flying around. I think that's really cool. And then for the orange side, we do have a very OG topper with the pumpkin limited topper. I think this was the first Halloween event in Rocket League. Super clean, super cool, matching the pumpkin theme designed. No antenna for this one, but for the gold explosion, it is the vampire bat. And then for the trail, it is the Halloween tide for both sides, especially matching this car with the orange and black for the orange side. And then same with the blue side, we have the wheels as orange and black, so it matches really nicely. So this is the blue side. Like I said, the purple and orange, can't go wrong with that color combination. And with the marble, it's hard to explain. It's Halloween theme. It's Halloween type feeling. But for the orange side, we have that orange and black. And obviously, this is a pumpkin themed design with the jacktide decal. The topper as also a pumpkin. And then the wheels and the boost are also pumpkin. So a pumpkin themed design. Getting into the next car design, we do have the Spider Boogie decal. I told you guys I was going to try and use every single Halloween item in the game. So we have the Spider Boogie decal. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Spider Boogie limited animated decal for both sides. Now this decal is a universal decal, which means it can be used on every single car in the game. And then for the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a dark forest green with the accent as white. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a orange with the accent as white yet again. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the orange cauldron wheels. And then for the blue side, they are the forest green cauldron wheels. And the reason why I chose the color, so we have that primary as a dark forest green. Now, unfortunately, I could not match the color of the cauldron wheels because with the accent as white, it like brightens up the car. So it is a little bit off, but I didn't want the accent to be black because I wanted to match a little bit of the white in the wheels with the eyeballs. So that is why I chose the accent as white. So because I wanted a little bit of white in there. And same with the orange side, we have that orange to match the wheels. And then the accent as white because, like I said, I wanted a little bit of white in there to match the eyeballs on the cauldron wheels. And the reason why I chose the Spider Boogies decal is because there are some spiders in the cauldron wheels. Down at the bottom here, they look like spiders. Yeah, they're definitely spiders. So that is why I chose the Spider Boogie decal. For the boost, for the orange side, we have the Scary Pumpkin. There's only 3 boosts we can choose from, and I only promised Halloween items. So we have the Scary Pumpkin for the orange side. And then for the blue side, we do have the Netherworld. Now this one does match the green a little bit, but, you know, it still looks really clean and Halloween themed. For the topper, for the blue side, we do have the Undying Love. it just matched a little bit. And then for the orange side, we do have the Scarecrow Jack topper, another really cool topper that I really enjoy in this game. Again, you do not have to use the toppers or antennas, but for the antenna, we actually do have the spider decal or spider antenna to match the spider boogie decal. For the goal explosion, it is obviously the vampire bat. I don't have it on, but vampire bat. And then for the trail, it is the Halloween tide trail. I told you guys I'd only be using Halloween items, so yeah. So this is the orange side, matches the cauldron wheels with the orange and then the accent as white. And then for the blue side, I try to get it a little bit darker of a green, but with the accent as white, it like brightens up the car, which is still fine. It still looks really cool, but I wish it was a little bit darker, but that's okay. It still looks really clean. Getting into the next car design, we do have the non-animated spider decal. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Arachnophobia decal for both sides. Now this decal is universal, which obviously means that it is for every single car in the game. And then for the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a dark purple with the accent as black. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a orange with the accent as black. I know a lot of orange themed car designs for the orange side, but I told you guys I would only be using Halloween colors, so yeah. For the wheels, for the orange side, we have the orange Revenant wheels. And then for the blue side, we do have the black Revenant wheels. And the reason why I chose the color, so we have that primary as a dark purple with the accent as black to get as close as possible with the Revenant wheels. And then for the orange side, we have that orange to match the Revenant wheels, and then the accent as black because it's a great Halloween color combination. Now this Arachnophobia decal, I definitely have to use this decal more often because it is a really clean decal. For the boost, for the orange side, we do have the Scary Pumpkin. There's only 3 boosts to choose from, and this is the only orange boost, so we have the Scary Pumpkin for the orange side. And then for the blue side, we do have the Night Terror boost, which actually matches really nicely with the purple and black. Really nice. For the topper, we do have the Haunted House topper for the blue side. And then for the orange side, we do have the Scarecrow Jack topper. For the antenna, we actually do not have one for the orange side, but for the blue side, we do have the Shadow Witch. And the reason why I didn't choose the spider antenna is because I wanted to actually match the haunted house as the topper, because it's like a witch, you know, pretty cool. I like it. For the goal explosion, we have vampire bat. And then for the trail, we have the Halloween tide. So this is the blue side. I was trying to get as close as possible to the Revenant wheels, and this Arachnophobia decal actually looks really clean, especially on this blue side. And with the Night Terror boost, it looks really clean. And then for the orange side, we have the orange to match the Revenant wheels, and then the accent as black. Again, a great color combination for Halloween, and this decal looks super clean. Gonna have to use this more. Getting into the next car design, we do have the Twisted Tree decal. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Twisted Tree decal for both sides. Now this decal is a universal decal, which obviously means it could be used on every single car in Rocket League. For the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we have a dark purple with the accent as black. And then for the primary for the orange side, we have a bright orange with the accent as black yet again. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the orange Revenant wheels. And then for the blue side, we have the purple Revenant wheels. And I know it's the same color combination as the last car design, but the Twisted Tree decal kind of makes it a little bit different. It's a little bit darker because that Twisted Tree has like this some type of effect that makes it actually look really cool. And then for this orange side, we have that orange and black to match the Revenant wheels. And like I said, the Twisted Tree decal kind of gives off an effect that makes it a little bit darker, and that's why I like it so much. For the boost, for the orange side, we do have the Scary Pumpkin. And then for the blue side, we do have the Night Terror, which again matches that purple and black color combination perfectly. For the topper, for the blue side, we do have the Grave Robber topper. And then for the orange side, we do have the Candy Jack topper. For the antenna, we do have the Shadow Witch antenna for both sides. And I chose the Shadow Witch antenna actually to match the Twisted Tree decal. For the gold explosion, it is vampire bat. And then for the trail, it is the Halloween trail. So basically, like I said, it is the same color combination as the last car design, but like I said, that twisted tree decal kind of gives it a different effect, so I had to make a different car design with it. And so this is the orange side, and then this is the blue side. This is one of my favorites right here, the blue side, because it's a little bit darker than the last one, and that twisted tree, that effect is super cool on this one. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Ghost Fever decal for the Breakout. And I know what you're thinking, this is very similar to the last two car designs with the same color combination, but please remember, I wanted to do every single decal and every single wheel and everything like that in the game, so I wanted to show this decal as well as this color combination and everything like that on the Breakout for the different cars. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Breakout for both sides. And then for the decal, we do have the Ghost Fever decal. Now this decal is just for the Breakout. And then for the colors, for the primary, for the blue side, we have a very dark purple with the accent as black. And then for the primary, for the orange side, we have a orange with the accent as black yet again. For the paint finishes, for both the blue and the orange side and the primary and the accent, we do have anodized pearl. And then for the wheels, for the orange side, we have the orange Revenant wheels. And then for the blue side, we do have the purple Revenant wheels. Again, very similar to that first design as well. We have the primary as a dark purple with the accent as black with the anodized pearl. And that accent with black with anodized pearl blends into that primary perfectly to give it that holographic type feeling. And then for the orange side, we have that orange with the anodized pearl. And then the accent as black with that anodized pearl with the accent as black blending in perfectly with that primary to make it seem like a holographic type car. For the boost, for the orange side, we do have the Scary Pumpkin boost. And then for the blue side, we do have the Night Terror boost. Again, matching really nicely with the color combination of that black and purple. For the topper, for the blue side, we do have the Haunted House topper for the blue side to match that ghost type feeling, obviously. And then for the orange side, we do have the Scarecrow Jack topper. For the antenna, we actually do not have an antenna. And then for the gold explosion, we have Vampire Bat to match that Haunted House topper with the bats flying around. That's pretty cool. And then for the trail, it is the Halloween trail for both sides. So this is the orange side. Again, very similar, but I do want to show every single decal on every single car. It may look different. So for the orange side, we have that primary as an orange to match the wheels, and then the accent as black with that anodized pearl to blend into that primary to match like a holographic type feeling. And same with the purple side, we have that dark purple to match the wheels with the accent as black with anodized pearl to like blend in and have that holographic type feeling. I promise the next three will be very different, and we have a couple of black market decals as well. So getting into the next car design, we do have the monster themed car design, and I told you guys that the next three car designs would be different. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Dominus for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Candy Monster decal for both sides. Now this decal can only be used on the Dominus. And then for the colors, for the primary, for the blue side, we have a dark forest green with the accent as black. And then for the primary, for the orange side, we have a light saffron with the accent as black yet again. For the paint finishes, for both the blue and the orange side, we have the primary as marble with the accent as matte. And then for the wheels, and I told you guys that I would use these wheels in the Halloween designs. For the orange side, we do have the Grim Walking wheels, non-painted. And then for the blue side, we do have the Grim Walking wheels painted forest green. And the reason why I chose the colors as well as the paint finish, so we have that primary as a dark forest green to match the color of the Grim Walking wheels with that marble. Yes, marble is back. I don't know what it is, but this time it actually does match the eyes a little bit with the accent as black with that matte to match the middle of the eye. And then for the orange side, we have that light saffron to match the color of the wheels with that marble effect, because as you can see, it has like a little bit of a marble effect. And then the accent as matte to match the middle of the eye. For the boost, we do have the Night Terror boost for both sides. And I know the colors don't match or anything like that, but like obviously it's a monster themed, and I think Night Terror was a good boost of choice for this car. No topper, no antenna, no goal explosion. Oh wait, no, goal explosion is vampire bat, but you don't have to. And then for the trail, it is obviously the Halloween trail. So this is the orange side. Like I said, that marble is back with that paint finish. It's got that Halloween vibe. I don't know why, but it actually really matches the Grim Walking wheels really nicely, with that accent as matte matching the middle of the eye. And same with the blue side, we have that dark forest green to match the color of the wheels, with the accent as matte to match the middle of the eye. Getting into the next car design, we do have the Ghostbusters car. And I'm actually breaking two of my rules that I usually have. So for the first one, I am only using one Halloween event item. I told you guys that I'd be using all Halloween event items and only Halloween colors, but I had to include Ghostbusters in this Halloween themed car design video. And then for the second rule, I'm actually only focusing on one side. This car design does not work with both the blue and the orange side. It only focuses on the orange side. So that's another rule that I'm actually breaking. I think this is like the first time that I've ever actually focused on one side. So starting off, we do have the Crimson Octane for the orange side. And then for the decal, it is the Stormwatch decal, which is a universal decal. And then for the colors, for the orange side, we have the Crimson with the accent as white. And then for the wheels, they are the Ghostbusters wheels. And the reason why I chose the colors, obviously, is to match the wheels. So we have that crimson with the accent as white. And I really couldn't, I had to include this Ghostbusters car in this Halloween event themed car design episode because I had to. Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies and I had to include it. For the boost, we are going Ghostbusters yet again with the Ectoplasm boost. And then for the topper, now this is a very OG topper with the Ghost topper. Really cool, obviously matching the Ghostbusters themed. No antenna, and then no goal explosion, unfortunately, because I do not have the DLC Ghostbusters. I wish I bought it. I was very hesitant, and I didn't know they would get rid of DLCs, so unfortunately, I do not have the goal explosion with the Ghostbusters car. For the trail, it is the Halloween trail. Still had to at least put in something Halloween colors. So like I said, I had to include a Ghostbusters car in this Halloween themed car design episode. It's just one of my favorite movies, so this is the Ghostbusters car. So getting into the last and final car design of the Halloween themed car design episode, we do have a very throwback car design with my first ever Halloween car design. So starting off, we do have the non-painted Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, it is the Biomass Black Market decal for both sides. And then for the colors, for the primary for the blue side, we do have a very dark purple. And then the primary for the orange side, we have a orange. For the wheels, for both sides, they are the Demon Disc wheels. And the reason why I love this car design is because it was my very first Halloween themed car design, and Biomass is an extremely amazing decal for, well, amazing black market decal for doing Halloween themed. That Biomass type feeling is obviously a Halloween feel. So for the orange side, we have that primary as an orange, with the primary for the blue side, a purple. You know, purple and black, great color combination, and then the orange and black, a really good color combination yet again. With that Biomass, it just looks amazing. Again, this is a throwback design to my first ever Halloween design video, so that's pretty cool. For the boost, for the orange side, it is the Scary Pumpkin to obviously match the pumpkin themed design. And then for the blue side, it is the Night Terror, again matching that purple and black very nicely. For the topper, for the blue side, we have the Undying Love. And then for the orange side, it is the original pumpkin topper, a very OG topper. No antenna. And then for the goal explosion, it is the Vampire Bat. And then for the trail, it is the Halloween trail. So this is the orange side. Many of you guys don't know that I actually did a Halloween design video a lot earlier, like in 2016, and this is one of the designs that I put on there, so I had to include it in this episode, especially since you guys have been so awesome. I'm at like 1.6k, and I thank you guys so much for that. So I really wanted to bring this design back, and it is honestly one of my favorites of like everything just because that's the first Halloween design video that I ever did. So for this is the orange side, and then this is the blue side. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, of course, so that's why I love doing designs for Halloween. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.